from the crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Hit made by Josh Uche. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Here we go, set.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Set, hey. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Get up.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked up by the Titans. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Let's make 19. Don't go 18.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street, go!
From the gun, Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
7 Pirates, let's go!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18, Pioneer! Ready?
Richardson on 3rd. Finds his target, Robinson. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 48. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to the well again. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play now. That's caught for the 1st. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Play action on first down. Headed out right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you got 2 more downs to try to find it first.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. One quarter down in this... Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. It's a design boot. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give left side to Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, 79 Broncos.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Hey, smash Bronco. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Defense showing blitz. Richardson. He fires. They connect on the deep shot. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Option give to Taylor. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Motion man sent left. 2nd and 6 now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he steps out after getting what he could, and that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw, Richardson. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready? 19, Lion. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal.
Tag. 70, Timberwolf. Reload. Reload. Hook.
QB sneak coming. And he's stuffed cold by that defensive front. They won't gain anything on the run as time runs out in the first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Colts pick it up. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And it's a gain on the run, down to the 23. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. They're running the option, short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go, Reed, go. Set, go.
They're going to throw it on third and long. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
18
2nd and 13. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Go.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
It's a gain of 48 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Go.
Receiver in motion going left. Throwing now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 18 on 2nd down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 3rd quarter lead. Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Get up.
First down throw here from Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Richardson back to throw. He finds Mitchell complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pioneer. Set. Hut, hut.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Warrior 70.
Slot man motioned over. They'll throw again. Richardson escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Richardson on third. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Titans will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
That's the end of the third
And I-
quarter with the score Titans 10.
On the ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Go.
Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Let's go now.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. And the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
70 Lions.
Back to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
18 left. 18 left.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. And And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They go play action here. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. As the distance, but headed well left, no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script, not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, would tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now a run here from the gun. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Indy.